The world spins faster each day. News cycles churn, deadlines loom, and our attention is pulled in 1,000 directions. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to be swept away by the current of chaos that surrounds us. But what if there was a way to find stillness amidst the storm? What if we could face each challenge with a calm heart and a steady mind? Think of a fortress standing strong amidst a raging battle, walls unshaken by the chaos outside, a place of refuge and strength. This is what Stoicism offers, a fortress for the mind. It teaches us to build this inner citadel, a place of peace that cannot be breached by the external world. Stoicism isn't a New Age fad. It's a philosophy tested by time and practiced by emperors, slaves, artists, and warriors alike. From the writings of Marcus Aurelius to the teachings of Seneca, Stoic wisdom has resonated through the ages, offering guidance and solace to countless individuals facing life's inevitable storms. Stoicism, at its heart, is a philosophy of action, but it's grounded in 4 fundamental virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These aren't mere words, but pillars upon which we can build a life of enduring tranquility. They act as our compass, guiding us through the storms and keeping us steady on our journey. Section 2. Wisdom, seeing the world as it is. Wisdom, in the Stoic sense, isn't about accumulating knowledge or spouting clever quotes. It's about seeing the world clearly, without the distortion of our own biases and desires. It's about understanding the nature of things, accepting both the good and the bad, and letting go of the need to control what we cannot. Section 3. Justice, navigating the human labyrinth. In the bustling marketplace of life, it's easy to get caught up in our own desires, our own needs and wants. We jostle for position, compete for resources, and sometimes forget that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves. This is where justice, the second Stoic virtue, comes into play. Justice, for the Stoics, wasn't just about laws and punishments. It was about living in harmony with the universe and treating all beings with fairness and respect. It was about recognizing our interconnectedness and understanding that our actions have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. Section 1. The dichotomy of control. Imagine for a moment a vast ocean. Waves crash, currents shift, storms rage. Now picture yourself trying to control the ocean, to calm its every wave and dictate its every current. It's an impossible task, a recipe for frustration and despair. Yet this is how many of us live our lives, desperately trying to control things outside our grasp. We worry about the weather, the opinions of others, the unpredictable turns of fate. This, the Stoics argued, is where our suffering begins. We attach ourselves to outcomes, to things we cannot control, and in doing so, we become slaves to our own desires and anxieties. But Stoicism offers a liberating alternative, the dichotomy of control. This principle, simple yet profound, is a cornerstone of Stoic tranquility. Section 2. Negative visualization, a Stoic paradox. At first glance, it might seem counterintuitive, even pessimistic. Why dwell on the negative, on the potential for loss and hardship? This, however, is the genius of negative visualization, a powerful Stoic technique for cultivating tranquility amidst uncertainty. Imagine for a moment losing something you cherish, your health, your loved ones, your possessions. It's not a pleasant thought experiment, but the Stoics believed that by contemplating such losses, we actually increase our appreciation for what we have. We savor the present moment more deeply, knowing that it's not guaranteed to last. Section 3. Living by the daily practice. Stoicism, unlike some philosophies relegated to dusty bookshelves, is meant to be lived, practiced, and integrated into the fabric of our daily lives. It's a philosophy that calls for action, not just contemplation. It's not enough to simply read about Stoic principles. We must embody them, make them our own through consistent effort and reflection. This means taking the teachings and applying them to our everyday situations, no matter how mundane or challenging they may be. Think of it like learning a musical instrument or training for a marathon. Both require patience, practice, and perseverance. Mastery requires dedication, discipline, and a willingness to show up day after day, even when progress feels slow or motivation wanes. It's about building resilience and strength over time. The same is true for cultivating Stoic tranquility. It's a gradual process that unfolds with consistent practice. It's a journey, not a destination, and it begins with incorporating Stoic practices into our daily routines. These small daily actions accumulate and lead to profound changes over time. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day for Stoic reflection. This can be a powerful way to center yourself and align your actions with your values. This could involve reading a passage from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, journaling about your thoughts and experiences through a Stoic lens, or simply taking a few moments for quiet contemplation. Each of these practices helps to reinforce Stoic principles in your mind. The key is to make it a habit, something you do consistently, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Over time, these small efforts will build a strong foundation for a Stoic way of life. Section 1. Echoes of Greatness. Stoicism in Action. History whispers tales of remarkable individuals who, amidst chaos and uncertainty, found solace and strength in the tenets of Stoicism. Their stories are not mere footnotes in dusty texts, but vibrant reminders that Stoic wisdom is not a passive philosophy, but a call to action, a blueprint for navigating life's inevitable storms with grace and resilience. Consider the life of Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and philosopher king. He ruled during a time of plague, war, and political intrigue, yet, amidst this turmoil, he penned his Meditations, a collection of personal reflections on Stoic principles. Imagine leading an empire while simultaneously grappling with the same anxieties, fears, and uncertainties that plague us all. Section 2. The Emperor and the Slave. Two sides of the same coin. Epictetus, a name synonymous with Stoicism, lived a life seemingly at odds with the image of a Roman emperor. Born into slavery, he endured hardship and deprivation, yet his spirit remained unbroken. Through it all, he clung to the tenets of Stoicism, finding liberation not in his external circumstances, but in the freedom of his own mind. Imagine being stripped of your freedom, your very humanity denied. Yet it was within these chains that Epictetus discovered the true meaning of Stoic resilience. He learned to distinguish between what he could control, his own thoughts and perceptions, and what he could not, the cruelty of his masters, the injustices of his time. Section 3. Finding your inner Stoic. You don't need to be an emperor or a slave, a philosopher or a warrior to embrace the Stoic path. Stoicism lives and breathes in the quiet moments of self-reflection, in the conscious choices we make each day. It's about finding the stillness within, the inner citadel that no external storm can shake. Think of the challenges you face in your own life. Perhaps it's a demanding job, a difficult relationship, or the uncertainties of a world in constant flux. Now imagine approaching these challenges not with fear and anxiety, but with the calm resolve of a Stoic. Section 1. Confronting the Critics. Stoicism's Unfair Misjudgments. Like any philosophy that has endured for centuries, Stoicism has attracted its share of critics and skeptics. Some misunderstand its core principles, mistaking its emphasis on self-control and acceptance for emotionless detachment or passive resignation. Others view it as a rigid, unfeeling doctrine, incompatible with the complexities of human experience. It's time to address these misconceptions head-on, to unveil the true heart of Stoicism and dispel the myths that surround it. One common criticism is that Stoicism promotes emotional suppression, encouraging us to bury our feelings and adopt a stiff upper lip in the face of adversity. This, however, is a fundamental misunderstanding of Stoic teachings. Stoicism doesn't advocate for ignoring or denying our emotions. Instead, it offers tools for managing them effectively, for preventing them from controlling our thoughts and actions. True Stoic strength lies not in suppressing our emotions, but in understanding and mastering them. It's about recognizing our feelings, acknowledging their presence, and then choosing how to respond to them with wisdom and clarity. It's about developing the resilience to weather life's storms without being swept away by them, to face challenges with courage and clarity, even when our hearts are heavy. This resilience is built over time, through practice and patience, much like a muscle that grows stronger with consistent effort. This doesn't mean we become unfeeling robots, devoid of empathy or compassion. On the contrary, it means we become more attuned to the emotions of others, offering support and understanding without losing our own sense of balance. Instead, it means we cultivate the inner strength to experience the full spectrum of human emotions, joy and sorrow, love and loss, without allowing them to dictate our actions or define our well-being. We learn to navigate these emotions with grace, finding peace in the midst of turmoil. Imagine for a moment a skilled archer aiming for a distant target. Their mind is clear, their body poised, and their spirit unwavering. The wind whips around them, threatening to throw them off course. Yet they remain undeterred, their focus sharp and their aim true. But the archer remains steady, their focus unwavering, their breath controlled. Each breath they take is a testament to their inner calm and strength. They acknowledge the wind, they feel its force, but they don't allow it to dictate the trajectory of their arrow. They adapt, they adjust, and they release with confidence. This is the essence of Stoic resilience, the ability to remain grounded amidst external turbulence, to maintain our focus and purpose, even when the world around us feels chaotic. It's about finding that inner stillness, that unwavering center, no matter what life throws our way. Section 3. The Path Unveiled. Your Stoic journey begins. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality, its ability to be woven into the fabric of our daily lives, regardless of our backgrounds, beliefs, or circumstances. It's not a rigid set of rules to be followed blindly, but a fluid framework for living a more tranquil, meaningful life. The journey begins with a simple but profound shift in perspective, recognizing that true freedom lies not in controlling the world around us, but in mastering our own thoughts, actions, and reactions. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery and cultivate your own Stoic practice, remember that it's a marathon, not a sprint. There will be days when you stumble, when doubt creeps in, when the weight of the world feels heavy on your shoulders. But it's in these moments, when you're most tempted to abandon your Stoic principles, that they matter most. Section 1. The Tranquil Path Ahead. As we conclude our exploration of Stoicism as a pathway to tranquility in a chaotic world, it's important to remember that the path itself is often where the true beauty lies. It's in the daily practice, the conscious choices, the moments of self-reflection that we truly integrate these ancient principles into the fabric of our lives. Stoicism, unlike a quick fix or a fleeting trend, is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. Imagine yourself walking that path, each step taking you further away from the chaos and closer to the tranquility you seek. The world around you may still swirl with uncertainty, challenges may still arise, but you face them with a newfound sense of calm and clarity. Section 2. Stoicism, not a destination, but a journey. It's essential to remember that Stoicism isn't about achieving some unattainable state of perfect tranquility, some mythical realm where challenges cease to exist and life unfolds in a perpetual state of bliss. Such an expectation would be not only unrealistic but also counterproductive to the very essence of Stoic philosophy. Life, by its very nature, is full of both joy and sorrow, triumphs and setbacks, moments of calm and periods of turbulence. Section 3. Claim your inner tranquility. As we bring this exploration to a close, we invite you to embark on your own Stoic journey, to discover the transformative power of these ancient principles in your own life. These teachings have stood the test of time, offering a guiding light through the complexities of modern existence. The path is there for anyone willing to take those first courageous steps, to embrace the daily practice, and to approach life's challenges with a newfound sense of calm and clarity. Each step you take is a step towards a more centered and resilient self. Remember that Stoicism is not a spectator sport. It's a philosophy of action, of integrating these principles into the fabric of our daily lives, of making conscious choices that align with our values. It's about living with intention and purpose, It's about cultivating the inner strength to face whatever life throws our way with courage, wisdom, and unwavering tranquility. This inner fortitude becomes a beacon of hope and stability in turbulent times. Start small, be patient with yourself, and remember that every moment is an opportunity to practice Stoicism. Each breath, each thought, each action is a chance to embody these timeless teachings. Embrace the challenges that come your way as opportunities for growth and learning. These obstacles are not hindrances, but stepping stones to a more profound understanding of yourself and the world. Seek out mentors, engage in meaningful conversations, and immerse yourself in the wisdom of Stoic texts. Let these interactions and readings enrich your journey and deepen your practice. The resources are abundant, but the true work lies within you. It is your commitment and dedication that will bring about true transformation. The world needs more Stoics, individuals who approach life with a sense of calm purpose, who face adversity with resilience, and who strive to make the world a better place through their actions and interactions. Be that change and inspire others to follow this path of inner tranquility and strength.